Hello, everybody. Friends of White Wave, friends of dance, friends of the arts. My name is Howard. You don't have to know my last name. I'm the only Howard in the whole dance business. The other one died 3 years ago. So I'm the only one. So just say Howard. Or just say that. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm glad to see so many people here. I'm glad to see so many people who are important to the company because it's a very special occasion. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees and White Wave Dance and our Artistic Director, the legendary Young Soon Kim, I welcome you to the 22nd Annual Dumbo Dance Festival, DDF. This event is a landmark in our company's history as we celebrate our 35th anniversary as one of the premier contemporary dance companies in Dumbo, New York City, the United States, and the world. We're there, all of those places. Anyway, let me tell you about Young Soon, as if most of you know, but you don't know enough. After several years working in New York City and establishing a dance career here, in 1988, Young Soon founded the White Wave Dance Company, just as Dumbo was becoming famous as New York's newest artistic hub. Young Soon established herself here in Dumbo. Of course, she didn't buy any real estate, so still working for a living. In a short time, unbelievable how Yoho Dumbo exploded. In a short time, the company became known for its innovative and original productions and began touring and playing at prestigious stages in numerous countries, at festivals in Europe and Asia. And I mean the top festivals in the top cities all over the world in Japan, Korea, France. I can't tell you how many times France and Italy, all the top places. And during that period, she worked with, she developed her own style and her own repertoire, and she collaborated with some incredible artists, including, I can never forget this, the legendary, Bruce. And we have a picture on the YouTube, and you can see Bruce and Young Soon collaborating upstate somewhere, and it's before my time, so I've never seen the production, but he's an amazing legend, and of course, so is Young Soon. In 2001, White Wave expanded its mission to the future of dance by producing international festivals, bringing new and established companies from around the world to Dumbo and to the New York stage. These festivals have brought 22,000 performances to a total of over 90,000. These include at least 5 or 6 different festivals, none of them every year, but Cool New York, White Wave Rising, I mean, all famous festivals and all on top stages. The 92nd Street Y at BAM, across the street, everywhere. As a matter of fact, one of the premiere of Eternal Now was filmed right down there at BAM Fishman Space and was inducted into the New York Public Library Permanent Collection at Lincoln Center. Anyway, now enough about her, let's talk about me. As a lifelong dance fan, I first encountered White Wave performing at the 2015 DDF, which is this festival, at that time in Galaxy Kirkland Theater in Dumbo. I was very astounded by their brilliance and imagination that I volunteered to lend my expertise to become a very senior intern. If you've ever seen the movie The Intern with Robert De Niro, it's based on my life story. When Young Soon said to me, "Well, where do you see yourself in 10 years?" I say, over 60 years old. I don't see myself. But anyway, so we began working together, mostly on preparing literature and other things. And at first, it's been a long association, 6 or 7 years. At first, it took a little while to gain each other's trust, but then we did, to the point where we got to the point of reading each other's minds in terms of what we wanted to let the public know and let the dance community know. And I can tell you some stories about that. At first, she didn't trust me too much, and she said, "Let me remind you that a lot of people call me a genius." I said, "I know, that's why I'm here. What do you think I'm wasting my time for? So teach me you're a genius." Anyway, I was very astounded by their brilliance and imagination that I volunteered to lend my expertise and became the intern. And in a few short years, I joined the board of trustees, and eventually I worked my way up to the board chair of this incredible company. Let me say, any of you could do the same. Please volunteer. My term is over in a year, and the spot is open. So prove your utility, and you can be chair too. Anyway, our team is extremely grateful that you and so many other dance fans, both new and old, have decided to attend this remarkable 35th anniversary GALA festival and celebration. We know you will enjoy the program. Of course you will. It's a great program. We look forward to greeting you as you become new fans, friends, and supporters of the very extraordinary White Wave Young Soon Dance Company.
Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Lena. I like the first name thing, and stick with it. I'm on the board of directors as well. I've been interning for a few years myself. I'm going to keep this really brief. It was such a beautiful, historical kind of touch point for White Wave and Young Soon Kim. And I just want to share some very exciting news. Sorry, I'm not on mic. Antonio Reynoso, you know, our friend, the president of the Borough of Brooklyn, was happy to share with us a citation celebrating Young Soon and White Wave. In the spirit of being a little bit brief, I'll just read this last beautiful thing here. Whereas, on behalf of all Brooklynites, I applaud Young Soon Kim for her outstanding, internationally acclaimed work in choreography. I witnessed her creation of the White Wave Young Soon Kim Dance Company, where she has created more than 68 works for the US, Taiwan, China, and Korea. I celebrate her intricate and exhilarating choreography, which aims to inspire audiences of all cultures. And I thank her for all that she contributes to our borough in helping our communities to become a much more livable Brooklyn for all. From Antonio. Plot twist, though, Mark Levine, the president of the Manhattan Borough, would also like to do a little proclamation. So all the cheers and love to you, Young Soon, and your amazing company and all the work that you do. Thanks for coming tonight.
Story of my life. Hello everyone, my name is Pascal Report. I am one of the board members of Young Soon Kim White Wave Dance Company. I was asked to, first of all, welcome. On the screen you see one of our long-term supporters, John Ryan, who was unable to be here today. So I was asked to speak on his behalf. He wrote a little something, so I'm going to be pretending to be this amazing man. Good evening. Oh, what a great night it is. It is. Tonight, we're all here to celebrate the extraordinary art form of contemporary dance. But that is not all, he says. Tonight marks the 22nd season of the Dumbo Dance Festival. To date, White Wave Dance has proudly presented over 3,000 choreographers, dance companies, and over 22,500 performances to a total of more than, sorry, I need to read, that's a lot of numbers, to a total of more than 90,500 audience members. What a magnificent contribution to the community. But wait, there is more. Tonight is the 35th anniversary of the phenomenal White Wave Young Student Dance Company, 35 years. On a personal note, I had the good fortune to have met Young Soon 34 years ago at a retreat in upstate New York. She was in her first year of forming her company. And as a lover of contemporary dance and a season ticket holder at the Minnesota Dance Theater, this was a blessed encounter indeed. At that time, I was in my 9th year as entrepreneurial business, and I could appreciate the challenges of starting a business. And frankly, as I reflect on my struggles starting out, well, it was a walk in the park compared to Young Soon's startup, and then successfully growing her dance company for 35 years, and above all, in New York City, of all places. And of course, specifically Brooklyn. I've never met anyone with such a clear vision, combined with unlimited stamina and tenacity. I so admire her gifts and determination. Through the years, Young Soon has had many notable achievements. Young Soon and Company performed at Brooklyn Academy of Music, Fisher Theater across the street, the Joyce Theater, Kennedy Center, Dance Theater Workshop, Jacob's Pillow, American Dance Festival, the 1988 Summer Olympics World Dance Festival in Korea, to name a few. But there's one more achievement, and that is the Lifetime Achievement Award. It comes from the Korean government. In June 2021, through the 75-year-old Korean Arts Council, which manages the Korean Archive for Famous Artists, Young Soon was chosen as the first active artist outside of Korea in all genres inducted into the archive. Her archive will contain a biographical book on her life, videos, hundreds of images, and 12 hours of video interviews. What a career. And I asked her what got her through all these years of challenge and accomplishment, and she told me, as long as I don't quit, I'll be a winner. Setting the bar low, but still rocketing so high. God bless her and all her company. Thank you, and enjoy the treasures of the next 3 days. That is for Young Soon and everybody that is sitting on stage here, but that is also for you. And this is my little 2 cents that I want to give to you. You are here today. Please come back tomorrow and the day after that, all the way to Sunday, the grand finale, 6 o'clock. I look forward to seeing you and either talking to you and connecting with you tonight or in the next few days. Enjoy.
Hello. Hello. We are honored to, actually happy to honor 2 phenomenal persons, Jennifer Miller and Danny G tonight. Jennifer Miller passed away March 29 this year. I danced with her company from 1980 till 84 for 5 years, which that time was incredible for me. Jennifer was one of the most influential person in my career. She challenged me, encouraged me, believed in me. And most of all, working with a company, I started to fulfill my dream. March 1977, I arrived at JFK with adopted 2 babies, 10-month-old boy and 8-month-old girl, in order to save airfare, and 2 large suitcases and Doreen. Doreen wanted to be a professional dancer. Although I started dancing when I was 6, and that was my dream, that was the reason I wanted to be coming to New York to pursue. So working with Jennifer, that time was I start to fulfill my dream. Jennifer was incredible. Not only she is a genius choreographer, but incredible master teacher and director. I, only 3 years after being in New York, barely speak English. Actually, Jennifer Miller started teaching me every Wednesday morning before class, teaching English for years. And then years after, when we start presenting dance festival, the Dumbo Dance Festival started in 2001, and her company, world class of dancer, Jennifer Miller, the Works, have been participating many years of the GALA and festivals. And she was incredible mentor and supporter and great, and believe in not only me, but all of the company members, and her influence as a choreographer, teacher, all over the world. Thousands of the dance students, professional dancers have influenced by Jennifer Miller. And we are very happy. I actually feel she is right now watching over us. And we are honoring her today. And here is the trophy.
White Wave Young Soon Kim Dance Company honoring Jennifer Muller, 1945-2023. In loving memory of Jennifer Muller, White Wave Young Soon Kim Dance Company presents this award for 5 decades of exceptional leadership, innovation, and teaching in the art of modern dance.
Good evening. My name is Brian MacGyver, and I am the board chair of Jennifer Miller of the Works. So thank you so much for this distinct honor. As you just said, you feel her presence. Normally in a gala season or something of this nature, I know that she would be right over there, watching it and thinking how proud she was of everyone that was here. On behalf of the entire company, board of directors, and especially our general manager, Katie Neely, I humbly accept this distinct honor in her name. As many of us in this room might know, Jennifer was truly a pioneer in the contemporary dance world. She was an amazing artist, mentor, creator, teacher, collaborator, and friend to thousands around the world. She had the keen ability to dissect, provoke, question, and engage many of life's complex issues through the combination of dance, theater, and most importantly, humanity. In 1983, she told the New York Times, "I am not an abstractionist. A great deal of my work has a sense of celebration. So much of my inspiration comes from observation. The striking sadness in people's lives comes from divisiveness in national, political, and personal spheres. Much of my choreography comes from a desire to overcome that. Think about that. 40 years ago, she spoke those exact words. How poignant, how insightful she truly was. Thanks to her immense vision, her 125 plus works will continue to open the hearts and minds of generations to come. I, along with countless others, will be eternally grateful for this gift. I close with the one word Jennifer always used in correspondence: blessings.
We're getting to the dance very soon, I promise. Again, my name is Lena. I've been on the board of White Wave in service of this wonderful organization for years. But as far as Danny G goes, I've been fangirling for quite a while. Danny G made her mark as a dancer in Philadelphia, as well as at the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. I've always looked forward to programming for the Central Park Summer Stage series that she would curate. And now, as the director of programming at the Joyce, we all benefit from her ability to showcase incredible talent. As a woman of color, the work that Danny G has done for a lifetime is invaluable to our dance community. Like Young Soon and Jennifer Moeller, Danny is in alignment with White Wave. Danny lives and breathes artistry and the advancement of artists. Shameless plug, you can also help advanced artists. Come talk to me afterwards about how. That's right. It is my most humblest honor to honor Danny G this evening.
More reads. With deep appreciation for Ms. Danny G, a supporter and promoter of the White Wave Youngstown Kim Dance Company, we salute her tireless dedication to the creative future of modern dance.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. This doesn't feel appropriate, honestly. Give me a second. I just work in the service of this field, this art form that I've spent almost 4 decades now. And I'm dancing with Danko and Ailey and sidestep after an injury to singing across the world and being brought back to dance by the gift of being asked on the Lark Summer Stage. So to have this honor on the same night as Jennifer Muller, I'm just Danny G from Southwest Philly, you know, that's all. And I'm just so honored. Now let me stick to the script because that'll censor me. But I just hate to say that because I'm just still Danny from Southwest Philly. That's it. And I'm deeply grateful to be here this evening to share in the celebration of White Wave's 35th anniversary. And our incredible organization, our supporters, our board, our dancers, and team, deeply humbled to be honored in the same breath as the late great divine and dynamic Jennifer Muller, whose work I was first introduced to when I saw Speed on the Alabama American Dance Theater at the Academy of Music in Philadelphia. I was just blown away about, I hope to one day dance in that company, and I hope to one day dance that piece, but I didn't get there in time, but it's okay. But what a loss to our entire community. But I did have the pleasure of presenting both Jennifer Muller works and White Wave Youngstown Dance Company early in my curatorial career at City Parks Foundation Summer Stage. So I thank both of you for trusting me so early in my time there. I've long admired the work, both of your work, and all that you've done over the years, both champions of diversity and for women in leadership. I've been surrounded by incredible women leaders my entire career, starting with my mom, of course, but also Joan Myers-Brown and Judith Jamison, and now Linda Shelton, of course. It's a privilege to work in such good company, especially as we all move forward nurturing the next generation of leaders in the dance field. As I continue on this journey as director of programming for the Joyce Theater. Again, just what? Great, great. It's really great. I look forward to even more dialogue and engagement with all of you as we continue to lift up this cherished and necessary art form. Again, this was so much a part of my life, has kept me alive and keeps me going. So thank you. Congratulations to you. You're amazing. And thank you. Thank you.
This will be the ending ceremony. We will have a performance will be starting right now.